Absolutely. We also wanted to ask. We had a former guest before on the podcast. She's a wrestling promoter by the name of Kim Artlip, and she had described the California wrestling scene as always being cutting edge. So the question I have is, what do you think makes California wrestling so special? In more particular, the Northern California athletes, such as yourself and other contemporaries, such as Brian Cage, Jeff Cobb, and so many others.
I think it's hard to pinpoint what makes it. I don't know if you what makes it special. I definitely think it's under the radar. That's changed a lot in the last few years, but I think the lack of a former WWE performer doing training out here has hindered its ability to be recognized nationally. Like, you go to any other territory and there's always some kind of a legend that owns a school, or a former WWE guy that owns a school. And then thus they just naturally get more recognition, or people gravitate that way. And Northern California didn't really have that. So it just went under the radar. But I mean, I think wherever you go across the country, there's going to be some, hidden gems all over the place. In Northern California, just for the longest time, just wasn't really seen. And there was so many excellent talent there. I can't pinpoint any particular reason why or what makes us special or unique. I think you could probably say that for a lot of territories too. But I do think that now, when you look across the scope of wrestling and how many guys came from here, or maybe they didn't start here, but they sort of blossomed in Northern California, I think it does give a lot of weight to our area. If you look at Jungle Boy, basically, cut it up here. You mentioned Brian Cage. AJ Kirsch is now a color commentary guy for MLW, and he was here. Jeff Cobb, JR Kratos, who's now starting to get more play in NWA and New Japan as well. Drake Younger didn't make his name in Northern California, but he spent the last stretch of his indie career making a name out here before he got signed as a referee for WWE. Tom Caster is an NXT referee. He worked Northern California indies for over a decade. And you can go, the list goes on and on. So you can, Bailey, that's a perfect example.
Oh yeah.
He started out in Newark, California for BTW, and look where she's at now. There's a lot of people that come out of here and do very well. And with the indies, as long as they stay healthy, as the wrestling business stays healthy, I would hope to see plenty more. Hopefully I'm one of them, right? So